Good afternoon. The answer to yesterday's riddle was that the cabin in the woods was in fact an aircraft cabin, and the two dead men were pilots. The plane had crashed, and of course there was no footsteps all around, and the cabin was locked from the inside. So today is one of mine I'm going to give you. And here it is. Peter lay dead in the lounge. His friend looked on. Peter was thoroughly wet, but there was a dry area on the rug all around him. The man of the house opened the door, saw Peter on the floor, became very distressed. But he realized it was an accident and there was nothing he could do about it. So that's today's riddle. Now I'll tell you about tomorrow, which I had a very boring day, but you could say an exciting day. I went to the doctor's in the afternoon on a purely small thing. I had problem with the heel, my foot. The doctor examined it and said he couldn't feel a pulse. He immediately contacted a colleague and they said I would have to go to St George's Hospital in Tooting A&E. I wasn't very happy with this because I know what A&E is like. They told me, or one of them told me, he would phone up the vascularity or something like that department and let them know that I was coming and I wouldn't have to wait. So I said, okay, it's better to have these things sorted out. Then he told me it would be a good idea to pack a bag because the likelihood is I might be staying. So that disappointed me, but Carol said, you've got to do this. So we drove home, Carol packed a bag, and off we went down to A&E in Tooting, St George's Hospital. Carol said there will be a team waiting for me. I didn't actually expect a team waiting for me, but I thought there might be someone who inspected I was going to be there. But when we got there, they knew nothing about it. They just said, take your turn in the queue, and there's a 2-hour wait. Well, 2 hours is not long at A&E these days. So we settled down, and Carol had brought her son Jackson with us to pull me along in the wheelchair, because as you know from other videos how dangerous Carol is. So we settled down for a long 2-hour wait. Wasn't long before the triage nurse came in, called me in, asked me why I was here, and I told him we were trying to see a vascularity surgeon, or whatever he was, and she said she would call him and bring him down. So she sent us back to the waiting room. A little while later she came in and she said, I can't call him, he's not answering the phone. We'll just have to wait. And we did wait. 5 hours, 1:30 before we got home. And I missed the football match. The women's semi-final. I was gutted, totally gutted. Still, nothing I can do about it. So I'm back in the land of the living now, in my garden, feeling better. So I'll sign off now, speak to you later, tell you a little bit about my life story. So long for now.